Today, we're talking about community outreach, a critical part of EPA Brownfield projects. Whether you're involved in these projects or just want to learn more, I'll break down what community outreach is, why it matters, and how to effectively engage your community every step of the way. What exactly is community outreach? It's exactly what it sounds like. It's about keeping residents informed and engaged in brownfield projects. That means making sure they know about contamination concerns, cleanup plans, and redevelopment options. But it goes deeper than that. It's about inviting the community to help shape these projects. This way, decisions reflect real community needs and concerns, building a more collaborative and inclusive approach to development. Why is it so important? Well, effective outreach has some big benefits like transparency. It helps keep everyone on the same page about the site's condition and the project goals. Inclusivity. By reaching out to a diverse range of voices, including historically marginalized groups, you ensure the project is equitable. Building trust. People are more likely to support the project when they trust the process. Empowerment. When people see their input making a difference, they become more invested in the project's success. Now, before we dive into the steps of community outreach, let's quickly go over some key terms to know. Stakeholder. Any individual, group, or organization that has an interest in, is affected by, or can influence a project. Stakeholder Mapping. A process to identify people affected by or invested in the project. Hybrid engagement strategy. Mixing digital and traditional outreach to be inclusive. Community engagement plan. Outlines how you'll engage stakeholders throughout the project. Digital exclusion. This happens when some community members can't participate due to a lack of internet access or technology. Stakeholder matrix. A tool to categorize stakeholders based on their interest and influence in the project. Cleanup grant application community notification and public meeting. These are requirements for EPA Brownfield cleanup grants that ensure public awareness and feedback on project plans. As they say, timing is everything. Start engaging the community as early as possible, even before you apply for an EPA Brownfield grant, and keep that momentum going throughout the project's lifecycle. Early engagement allows you to plan for effective community input at every stage. One crucial part of this process is developing the community relations plan. This document outlines everything from identified stakeholders and engagement schedules to outreach methods and feedback channels. Drafting it can take several days and requires input from the whole project team, leaders, community engagement coordinators, and even the stakeholders themselves. Taking the time to collaborate on this plan will ensure a smoother, more inclusive outreach process that accurately reflects community needs. And here's a tip. Go for a hybrid engagement strategy, mixing digital and traditional outreach. While online platforms can reach a wide audience, remember that not everyone has internet access. A balance of both will help you avoid digital exclusion and reach as many stakeholders as possible. Now, let's go over the 5 essential steps to a successful community outreach process. Identify stakeholders. Start by mapping out everyone involved or affected, like residents, local businesses, schools, and community groups. Tools like surveys or stakeholder mapping can help ensure no voices are missed. Categorize stakeholders. Group them into a simple matrix based on interest and influence. This way, you know exactly how to tailor your outreach and can spot any gaps in representation. Develop an involvement plan. This plan is your roadmap. It outlines when and how each group will participate. Remember, flexibility is key, so adapt your approach based on feedback. This plan should be integrated with the overall project schedule for smooth progress. Engage. Now, it's time to put your plan into action. Use project websites, newsletters, and in-person meetings to keep stakeholders in the loop. Interactive activities like Q&A sessions or brainstorming workshops make it fun and engaging. Monitor and adapt. Community outreach isn't a one-and-done approach, it's an ongoing process. Keep people updated on project milestones, collect feedback, and make changes as needed. Regular updates build trust and show the community that you're listening. To sum it up, community outreach and EPA projects is much more than sharing updates. It's a two-way conversation. By listening to the community and planning carefully, we create a process that's transparent, inclusive, and ultimately builds trust. It's also a great opportunity to get to know your community and meet communication needs for groups like the linguistically isolated and the elderly. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. And if you have any questions or comments, drop them below. We'd love to hear from you. Please reach out to us at tab@njit.edu or schedule a call by visiting our website at njit.edu/tab.